welcome back. Good afternoon. You have made your way back to the Realty Resource Report. My name is Timothy Judkins. We are at the St. Clairsville, Ohio Remax Broadwater headquarters. So if you haven't seen, it's over there. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for dropping in. Everybody who's on TikTok, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys tap that screen, send those things, you know what I mean? Other than that, we're going to get into today's show. Let me get the camera right. Plenty of things going on. Happy holidays to you guys. Merry Christmas. I hope the kids had a great time. I hope all your loved ones and family had a great time. I hope you guys have safely traveled to all locations. We are going to talk about that today. Other than that, life's great, man. Things are evolving continuously as usual. New listings coming in starting 2026 the right way, right? So I got those coming in. If you're interested in selling your home, interested in buying a home, I am going to be taking on tiers of buyers next year. Normally I focus usually on the sellers. Buyers I usually only work with depending on, if I know you guys, kind of a thing. But I'm going to open that door a little bit more for you guys next year because I have a whole system I have in play. So that would be great. But yes, I have a new listing coming in at Dina. So keep an eye out for that. I am working on getting a clean out crew over there now to take care of things so that we can be ready come 2026. This is it, you guys. This is the last broadcast. This is the last broadcast of 2025 Realty Resource Report. We hit this every Monday. Every Monday, you guys. I want to go to my YouTube channel real quick and kind of see when I started this, because I've been hitting this thing every Monday, you guys, for a while now. And let me go 50. Let's see how far back this goes. It ain't too far, you know what I mean? It's there, but it's not that far. So looks like August, July, June. Yeah, July. July is when I started this. Okay, so July 2025 is when I started this. Every Monday ever since, and this is the last one of the year. Unfortunately, next year I'm gonna hit it the whole year. So every Monday I'll be back again. Boom, 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 boom. I'm actually looking to bring on a co-host. I'm looking for a different perspective. I have some ideas that I want to interpret. I want to add to the broadcast, which would be awesome as well. Um, Thank you for anybody and everybody who has tuned in any given time that this broadcast was running. But I am not going to hold you guys for too much longer. We are going to get into the stories for the day. Okay. Also, plot twist, there will not be any listings I will be going over this week. The reason for that is because the only new listings that came to market within the last 7 days were mine. That's probably not true, but here in Ohio it is. So when I looked it up on the MLS, I always check the MLS before I go on here. I have new lots I just put on the market out in Steubenville, Ohio. If you're out in that area, you're looking to build, looking to park your money somewhere to build equity and things like that, there are properties for sale that I have in Steubenville, Ohio. Now that we charged up with the coffee. First story of the day. Dun, 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 dun. Nearly half of America feels the financial situation is getting worse. Tariffs are bad. They said the tariffs are the problems. I don't know if the tariffs are the problems. I just know it's not the same outside. That's what I do know. When I look outside and I think of the 2000s, the 2010s, I think about it's not the same. The jobs aren't there. The businesses aren't there. A lot of shifts have happened. And a good friend of mine and I, we had a great conversation about this last night about how people are no longer going out. They are staying in. And because everything that you used to go out for is now in the computer, is online, is on, you don't even really need to go meet people anymore. This is a thing. So as the economy develops in this direction. I have no idea what that means for the financial sector, universal basic income. I mean, we're really in uncharted territories if we want to call it that. I don't know. Like, we'll see. We will see. So that is one of the biggest topics today. It said 57% of Americans believe that we are in a recession right now. And even though you say it doesn't look bad, they say it feels bad. It feels bad there, you know. So I guess it's just economic anxiety to a certain degree. Those who are already doing bad are feeling the pinch. Those who are doing well just don't really, understand the flow of where things are going. What else? What else is new? So, second story of the day. Are you in the air? You flying? Because over 21,000 flights were delayed and 2,200 were canceled. As of this morning, last night, blizzard's coming in. Blizzard's coming in. And if you think I'm playing, it's literally snowing outside where I'm at right now. It is. I'm in Ohio. I'm on the West Virginia, Ohio border, and it is coming down right now. The snow is flying. I will post a TikTok when I get off here. We'll do an individual TikTok so that y'all can see. It's a thing. So if you guys are definitely traveling right now, traveling for the New Year's, brace yourself. They said from Minneapolis all the way to Atlanta, we are looking at delays, cancellations. This is East Coast, Midwest specific. New York, they plan to get hit with 4 inches of snow. It's just what it is. It's what it is right now. And then my last story for the day. They out here protesting. So Greek farmers are protesting, apparently. They stopped for Christmas. They're nice enough to stop for Christmas. But now they back at it. The kids got what they back at it now. Okay? Man, I really thought I put this on silent. Salty. Let me go ahead and put this on Do Not Disturb again. It is on. How'd that happen? Anyway, so third story of the day. Farmers, blockade. So apparently they ain't having it. So they blocking the roads, blocking the freeways, blocking the airports because they are apparently done. They need tax-free diesel. They need a cap on electricity, and they need disaster relief, you guys. They need disaster relief because apparently there's outbreaks in the livestock. Whole bunch of craziness going on. This all came from a corruption investigation. Started in November. So I know we barely get to hear about what's happening internationally. So I try to tap in a little, few stories that I see here and there that's going on. So apparently all the farmers in Greece are protesting. They're not having it. They don't like the way the economy's going, the way the money's flowing. So they're putting an end to that. We will see where that goes. We will see where that goes. So every Monday I do this live broadcast. This is the last Monday of the year, unfortunately. But when I do this live broadcast, I like to give you guys a buyer and seller tip. And I want to make this one a little bit more special than all the other ones that I've done. Because usually my buyer and seller tip is related to the topic that I just went over, the topics of the day, the discussions of the week. But this time I want to talk about bracing you and getting you ready to buy a home or to sell your home in 2026. Right? Well, we got 3-4 days until the new year flips over. So we might as well start talking about that because when you see me again, it's 2026. Gosh, unless you following me on TikTok, I'm going to go crazy on TikTok today, tomorrow, next few days. But buyer tip. My buyer tip, my last buyer tip for 2025 is if you're looking to buy a house in 2026, get ready now. Get ready now. If you're going to buy a house in 2026, prepare yourself now. Clean up that credit. Pay off those debts. Get pre-approved. Find a lender. Find an agent now. Hold on. You didn't see that one coming, huh? So if you're looking to buy a house in 2026, get pre-approved now. Find an agent now because use the agent You want to use the agent to look for expired listings, upcoming listings, and start putting that work in for you. Start looking at places for you. Start investigating what's on the market right now. So people who win early in 2026 are the people who are already pre-approved and already have an agent in 2025. Let me do that again, one more time. The people who are going to win early in 2026 are the buyers who have an agent and who are pre-approved early before 2025 ended. Okay? So that's my buyer tip for the day. If you're trying to get into a house in 2026, get ready now. Get everything in line now. That way, when the motion starts going, when the market heats up, you're already in position to buy. You're already in position to make offers. You already got somebody to show you the house. Okay? That's my buyer tip for the day. It's my last buyer tip for 2025. My last buyer tip for 2026. That was a heavy one. So my last seller tip for 2025. If you're looking to sell your house, if your house is on the market now and you're looking to sell in 2026, brace yourself for anything and everything that can happen. With that being said, get the paint jobs done. Fix the little parts of the house. Do some upgrades. Get the curb appeal ready. Do that now. Don't wait. Don't wait for the spring market, because if you're waiting for that time, a lot of people have already made their purchases and made their decisions. Because like I said, the smart buyers are getting prepared now. Okay? I'm still talking to you guys on TikTok. This is just serious for my Facebook guys right now. Hold on. So my seller tip for the day, my last seller tip for 2025 is start knocking out the things you need to do now to prepare yourself for the spring market. That's painting. That's upgrading. That's curb appeal. All the little knickknacks. On top of that, start thinking of a pricing strategy ASAP, because the only people who are going to buy early 2026 are those who are already pre-approved and dead serious. Another element to add, make sure you're move-in ready. If you want to sell quickly in 2026, get your house completely ready now so that you are move-in ready when an offer comes. That way you're not wasting time, delaying the clock, trying to fix these things, paint these things, add a handrail for an appraisal. You don't want to go through all that. So seller tip, my last seller tip for 2025 is, if you're looking to sell quickly and early in 2026, make the adjustments now. Brace yourself for that market now. Find yourself an agent. Paint those rooms. Get the upgrades done. Get the curb appeal together. That way, when the buyers come around, you are ready to accept offers. All right? That's my last buyer and seller tip for the year. 2025 was a crazy one. I did it over here at Remax, so I had a blast myself. But if there is any questions that you guys may have when it comes to the buying and selling process, feel free to reach out to me. My cell phone number is 562-714-3825. That is the actual real cell phone number. That is my number. And then if you are interested in buying, selling, anything of the nature in any other state, I can still assist you with that, because Remax is nationwide, worldwide, etc. So I don't care if you're in Canada, Sri Lanka, California, Atlanta, Georgia, I can assist to a certain degree. So if you have any questions when it comes to the buying and selling process, when it comes to real estate, let me know. I'm around. We do this every Monday. Throw in your questions, throw in your concerns. Shoot, if you're looking for price evaluations, buying advice, you might want to find your way in the DM. Find your way to the DM. That way we can answer these questions for you guys. In the meantime, stay warm. Have a wonderful New Year's. Stay safe. If you guys are watching here on Facebook, I will be on TikTok for a little bit longer. So I'm going to get some tunes rolling. I got some things that I'm going to discuss on TikTok. So you guys can follow me here if you're not watching. And until next time, I will see you guys in 2026. Gosh, Lee.